Hello, I'm Deborah. I'm coming to you from the City of Clearwater Law Center and Aging Well Center. We're going to do a session of something called energy. It's a bit like Tai Chi, a little bit easier though, and just part of the movements that they do. So first let's just warm our bodies up a little bit, and then I'll show you some of the balancing actions, and then we'll get into the actual movements. But let's just have a nice deep inhale, exhale, and again inhale, exhale, one more time, inhale, and exhale. And you just want to be nice and flowy and soft with these movements. Let's just bring our shoulders back a couple of times, and then the other way. Let's push down into our calves a little bit, stretch the calves out. Release. Open your legs just a little bit. We're just going to do some waist circles, warming up the main part of our bodies, one way and then the other. And release. Good. Put your hands on your buttocks behind you, like they're in your pockets. Bring your elbows back and just push your hips forward slightly, opening up the front of your hips, the groin area. And release. Very good. So you want to stay in the moment. You want to try to stay focused. The movement of your hands and the shifting of the weight are very airy, slow, and gentle. Let me show you some of the movements first. The first movement with your feet apart. Your feet are going to be flat most of the time unless I instruct you otherwise. But what we do, this is a shift of weight. It's not the body moving from side to side. It's here and then here. You come through the center, you come to one side, and then the other. One side, just kind of like you're on a slide. When you are on one side, the other side should be what they call empty, where you can just about lift it off, that there shouldn't be much weight. And then here. And this is where that balancing is coming from. You're shifting all your weight over to one side and all your weight onto the other side. So that's when your feet are apart. You can have one foot in front of the other, and there's going to be the front and back motion. Your knees are always slightly bent, feet are flat, back and forth, front and then back, and your legs straighten and bend slightly. Try the other side. Something called the L step, where you turn your foot, one of your feet out at an angle. Your feet are wide enough to challenge your balance. Your knees are soft, and again you go to the side and back, towards the side corner and back. Weight shifting here again, that I could lift this up, and then back, that I could lift this foot up. Let's try the other side, and then we'll get going with our movements. So front, back, front, back, and release. Very good. We'll start with just a simple movement, both feet forward. We're going to inhale, exhale, bend your knees slightly. Inhale, nice and tall, exhale. Again, inhale, slow, steady movements through the air. One more time. Feet apart. Knees are bent. Right now we're balancing in the center, and we're just going to go over to one side, sweeping arms, and then the other side. Center, weight is on this side, and then the other side, like a slow dance. Make sure you're breathing, you're not tense. It's a slow movement. You can even close your eyes if you feel comfortable with that and your balance is okay. A couple more times. One more time each side. And release. Bring your feet together. Let your legs come straight for a moment. Your legs can get pretty tired having them bent like that. So nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Put your hands behind you like they're in your pocket. Bring your elbows back, push yourself forward a little bit in the hips. And release. Let's do that angle step or L step. So one foot is just at an angle, the other one is forward, or maybe turn just slightly out. Again, make sure you're wide enough to challenge your balance, but not too wide that you have your balance. So you can kind of just test it going back and forth. Okay, and we're going to do rolling hands. You're going to be here and here. You're going to go forward is the weight, and then back. Forward. And right now we're doing our hands in a forward rolling motion. Breathe. Slow it down. Now let's reverse our hands. Your hands that are a little bit different pace than your legs. So forward is the weight, back is the weight. Flat feet. A few more. Nice and gentle through the breeze, through the air, and release. Come back to center, straighten your legs out, let them rest for a moment. Inhale and exhale. L step onto the other side. Again, test yourself going back and forth. Make sure you have good stance. And again, we'll do the rolling hands, here and here. Just nice, like you're churning the air gently. Back and forth. Back balance, front balance. Feet are flat on the floor. You're not lifting your feet at all. Now the other way. Or you're doing your hands backwards, excuse me. And release. Very nice. Let's bring our legs apart, knees are bent. We're just going to do some big circles around our torso with our hands, okay? So we're going to be here shifting from one side to the other. Your center to your one side, center, and up, and again, around. Nice and breezy. A few more times on this side, and then we'll reverse. One more time. Shifting the weight, then the other side. And again. A few more times. One more time. And release. You can use a chair for this practice. If you feel that some of these movements, if we're doing something that we're going back and forth like so, or even if you are not steady like this coming back and forth, you can always use the chair to help yourself. So let's take a nice deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Very good. Let's bring one foot forward, one foot back. Hands like so to start with. And we are going to move that back foot to meet the other one, and then back again. Flat foot, and then flat foot. Shifting the weight to the back, your leg to elongate yourself. And then come back up. Bring both legs apart. Just stretch over to this side. And bring the foot back. Over. And back. And then twice on this side. Over. And back. Again, you're shifting that weight. And release. Very good. We're going to do a little bit of breathing and meditation to finish our practice, to accept our practice that we've done here today. So you can either focus on one point or just close your eyes if you like. Put your hands in prayer position. Stand steady. If you close your eyes, sometimes that can make you a little bit dizzy. So if you do want to just focus on something, that's perfectly all right. But I want you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you prefer different breathing, that is fine. But I want you just to focus on the breath in and out. Bringing that breath all the way down to the belly. In and out. One more time. I hope you enjoyed your practice today. Thank you for watching us.